What's up, everybody? 3Kings podcast. It's me and Taylor. Stephen cannot be with us tonight. He's feeling sick, so he'll be on the next review we have. Set review we have. Right now, we're gonna review T.I.'s Trouble Man. Heavy as a Head. His latest CD came out, I believe, last Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, Taylor, what were your initial thoughts on this?
My initial thought is King back, man. King back, man. The King's back. You know what I mean? These other clone Atlanta rappers gonna have to go find day jobs or something. Go work at UPS or some shit. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, stop rapping. But yeah, like T.I.'s back to his old, like I think T.I.'s back to his old self, like flow wise, like just the way he snaps off on song. Like he's back. Like Beg for Mercy was like, oh no, this ain't Tip. This is some other light skinned cat. This ain't Tip, man. But yeah, I would say like this, like just on T.I.'s back part, like this album is dope. Like just hearing him back to be on his old BS, man, just like snapping. You know what I mean? Like the production for me is kind of hit or miss at times. That's why I can't like up it a little bit more. Like, if the production was better, I could like call it like I could be like T.I. is back, like, you know, King of the South. But like still, like, it's a dope project. The production's a little iffy for me, spotty. But overall, I think Tim, except for that, I forgot what song is that where he hits us with the auto-tune, man. I could have did without that track. Could have did Cruising. I could have did. Yeah, I could have did without Cruising. But yeah. Yeah, T.I. came correct on his part on the rapping, man. He's snapping, man, like he used to, man. He's snapping. Like this sounds like King, like the way he snapped on. It sounds pretty like King a little bit. But yeah, go ahead.
I enjoyed it. Far better than I've enjoyed Beg for Mercy or Paper Trail. Paper Trail wasn't horrible, but I didn't like it as much as I like this CD. This had a lot of gangster tracks, a lot of him going back to his roots of trapping, which he doesn't obviously do anymore because that's illegal. But just back to his roots, with songs like Try Back Jumpin', G Season, Addresses, which I really enjoy. I would love to know who he's talking. Well, I have an idea who he's talking to.
No, I know who it's about.
I'm pretty sure it's Alley Boy.
I think it's Alley Boy. I think he threw a couple of shots at Gucci, but I'm just guessing it. I think I know about Alley Boy and Gucci.
Yeah, but that song's dope. There are a couple of songs that I could have done without. Cruising, that could have just been left off. Hello could have been left off.
Oh, I like Hello. Whoa, I like Hello.
Yeah, I don't really like that song.
I like Hello.
That song with Lil Wayne could have been left off. Yeah, that could have just been scratched off. But for the most part, it's really good. I mean, Andre 3000, as usual, decides to destroy you on your own song and make it look like you're not there. That's what Andre 3000 does. But yeah, the CD overall was very enjoyable.
So yeah, if we get into like lyrics and concepts or whatever, like I think this had to be a little bit difficult for T.I. like, cause I mean, him coming back out, like he's got so much to digest in terms of like what's hot now and shit, you know what I mean? Like, and balancing what's hot now versus like what he wants to do.
He mentions Molly's multiple times, a lot throughout the CD.
It's probably because he be on Molly.
Which would be a direct violation of prohibition.
I don't know. I know the last time I watched the T.I. interview, he looked like he was high. So I mean, shit, like he did get caught with ecstasy. So but but I mean, like he gets like on like he kills Wild Side. Wild Side is dope. Kills G Season. When I heard Track Back Jumping, I was like, T.I. back, man. On that same bullshit. Like when I heard Track Back Jumping, yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, Track Back Jumping is dope.
Yeah. Like I kind of wish he would have had some Crit like production on the album. Like you know how he had like I forgot what album that is. You know, remember that song he had off Trap Music with 8Ball MJG and
I can't remember the name of the song. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of the song.
I gotta remember the name of the song. Bezel. Like I wish he had some of that, like that crit, like soul, like that funky type production, that southern, like true southern like type shit. You know what I mean? I wish he would have had some of that because he sounds great over that type of shit though.
True, but overall the CD was very, very good. I can't complain about that much. I mean, I can complain about a couple songs I didn't enjoy. Obviously, Cruisin's for Chicks, which I'm not a fan of making songs strictly for females, but you know, you want.
I mean, here's the thing: I'm a fan of it when it's done right. When it's done like Poetic Justice, when it's done correctly, that can be tight for me too. Cruising is just nothing I want to listen to.
Yeah, Cruising is strictly to get chicks all horny for T.I. Like, you can't even get none off this song because she's gonna be looking at you like, I'm fantasizing about T.I.
Ain't it?
So
why you ain't light skinned? Bitch, I ain't gotta be light skinned.
You know? Light skinned at 5'3".
Hey,
why you ain't light skinned at 5'3"?
Because I ain't, goddamn shit. Fuck out of here. But like I said, it's a dope. It's kind of hard for me to judge it because like I know what T.I. can do at his best. Like trap music, I'm serious. You know, I know what he can do at his best. This isn't his best album. It's not. I don't think it's not in his top 3 albums to me. To be honest with you, but
top 3 albums were his first 3 albums.
Pretty much. But I'm saying like it's an album. It's tight because he's coming back out. You know, like introducing himself to the people. You know what I mean? His Tip's back on his OBS, like snapping. Like what's the song? Shit. I want to say Wild Side, but that's not it. It's another song on the album. Wild Side. Snaps on that, addresses, snaps. You know what I mean? And even the song with Andre, like he still snaps, but Andre we just snap harder. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that's what Andre does. So if you're okay with not being the best rapper on your song, go ahead, pay Andre for a verse.
Which most rappers nowadays aren't. So I mean, it doesn't really make any difference.
True.
But like I don't know, like. This album, it has some trap type songs on it, but the album wasn't one long trap song. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, you know, it varied.
It was a lot of introspective stuff too.
It was, which T.I. kind of does better than a lot of the so-called trap rappers. Like T.I. maybe of all the people who claim to be trap rappers, like he's the most introspective of all of them.
True, because there's a couple skits where he talks about where his friend died.
Yeah.
There's another skit where he's acting out his dumb ass getting caught with all them guns.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple skits on here that talk about certain points of his life. The only song that I felt was really, really, really out of place. I understood his purpose, but it was out of place as shit. Was Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Like, that song was so out of left field and out of place.
Yeah.
I understood his purpose. I understand what he was trying to do, but it was so out of place. Like, it was like, what?
You know what song I like, though? You know what song that, you know what you was real about? Like, the album got set off real well because the intro is dope. The intro is, like, with the sample, the Marvin Gaye sample, Trouble, bruh, that shit is dope, man. That shit is dope. So, and can we talk about the album art, man? Like, I can't stress this enough.
Dude, that album art is awesome.
I'm probably gonna get that and put it on my wall somewhere. But yeah, go ahead.
Looks like he's about to do a Quentin Tarantino movie. Like,
pretty
the
much.
album art is amazing. Speaking of Quentin Tarantino, going to see Jim on Leash on Christmas Day.
Yeah, yeah. You about to say Thanksgiving, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
But yeah, T.I. Trouble, man, heavy as the head, man. Like, I'm interested to see what T.I. is gonna come with after this. You know what I mean?
True. I'm interested to see what he does after this. See if he goes on a little hiatus or anything.
No, I think he's gonna want to keep it steadily going. I just don't want to see him do any more songs in the future. That's all. Struggle falsetto.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do a song with somebody singing, you might as well put B.O.B. on the song.
Let's not do that.
I'd listen to him over Future.
That's just gonna hit me hate B.O.B. even more. I already do.
Yeah, well, B.O.B. did a song.
Speaking of that, that song that he has with B.O.B. and Crit and Kendrick should be on his album. Should replace about 2 songs on his album.
I would have enjoyed that song over Cruisin'. over Hallelujah, which was just so out of place.
If you put that song on this album and take about 2 or 3 songs off, this album is like a 4. It's a solid 4. It's a solid 4 out of 5.
True. I don't know. If I could go back and change some things, I'd take off Ball. I'd take off Cruising. I'd add that song with Craig and Kendrick. And I'd take off Hallelujah. Or at least put it in a different sequence. Because that was just...
Yeah.
It just was so out of place. Like
I find it interesting that he didn't have any overly features by the Grand Hustle members.
Well, who's on Grand Hustle? Iggy Azalea and B.O.B. That's it.
I mean, I would
Big Country King and
ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Young Dro, right? Or
man, where's Dro, man? Where's Dro, man?
He releases mixtapes. He's no longer Young Dro, by the way. He's 3 Crazy now,
He's 3 what?
3 Crazy, that's his name.
He's Young Dro, man. He's Young Dro.
I don't know.
Bro, like, I think Young Dro would have been good on Trap Back Jumpin'. And he would have been good on G Season or the intro or something. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what Young Dro's doing with his life. Yeah, I mean, do you really want to hear a song with Iggy Azalea?
I mean, she would have fit one of the songs though. She probably would have fit like what's that one, like the song with Pink or something like that. Like that would have been a good little thing to do, but you know.
True.
And then you got the rest of those flunkies on Grand Hustle, which I don't even know. Dope, some kind of group he got on there. Dope and Trey the Truth. Like I don't know where I stand on Trey the Truth. Like I respect Trey, but I just don't enjoy his music like that. I just don't.
That's okay. Oh yeah, Killer Mike. Killer Mike is on Grand Hustle.
He is? Stop lying.
Yeah, Killer Mike has been Grand Hustle for a while.
So how come How come he doesn't put out things under Grand Hustle then?
If you look at the back of the R.I.P. album, which I have somewhere else, I have no idea. It says Grand Hustle.
Okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah. But he's not B.O.B. swinging from T.I.'s nuts.
Which means,
he's just out here releasing classic albums.
T.I. don't promote his shit. Okay, gotcha.
He doesn't need him to. Rap was dope as shit. Like,
I'm not saying it wasn't dope. I'm saying it didn't get promoted like it should have. Some artist being on your label, which is half the reason why Meek Mill signed to MMG. I would gather.
Meek Mills, I believe, was in Grand Hustle at one time when he had struggle braids. But that was years ago. So I don't know.
He wouldn't get promoted, man. He's on T.I.
Meek Mills has all sorts of other problems with condom style and whatnot.
Oh man, let's not touch on that. That's going to be a later discussion video. Either after Cassidy destroys him in that battle that's supposed to happen, or whenever that happens. But yeah,
which will never happen.
Back to T.I. Like I said, man, like if you like T.I., like I'll say this album, if you never liked T.I. that much, this album's not gonna make you like T.I. If you're a T.I. fan, you have been a fan of him for years, like cop this album. Trouble Man Heavy Dead is dope. I give it you put the song with B.O.B. on, it's a 4. Solid. For right now, I have to give it a 3.5, but it's a dope album overall. A couple skippable tracks, but every album has 1 or 2 of those. So like 3 solidly skippable tracks, but the rest of the album is dope. T.I.'s flow is back on that same BS. Like just happy to hear him, back rhyming and not apologizing on the whole album, Beg for Mercy. And I'm sorry, we get it. Why are you apologizing to me? You didn't do anything to me. But
you did nothing to me. Don't care if you're sorry to that.
But yeah, what's your final vote on it?
I'll give it a solid 3. It was very good. I can't really think of anything that I didn't really like. It was very, very good from start to finish.
Really good album. Maybe just hitting on like, I don't know, like where does T.I. fit? Like, like the landscape of the Southern rappers like totally morphed into this. cesspool of clones and shit. It's a cesspool of trap clones. Like, where does he fit now? Like, is he back at the top, or is it still like he had to like really put his foot down on people and like just start spazzing on shit? Like, you know what I mean?
I think he's still. I mean, I still believe he's one of the best. Like, I can't. I still believe he's one of the best.
Yeah. You can't.
I'm trying to.
You can't have trap music without Tip, man. Like, be the trap, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I'm trying to think where.
Because personally, I think G's starting to fall back a little bit. Honestly.
Who?
Jeezy, I think he's starting to fall back a little bit to me.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I still haven't listened to that CD.
Well, it's the world.
Yeah, I still I have no interest in it. Like I've downloaded it. It's on my computer. Have absolutely no interest in listening to it.
The only reason I had interest in it because I heard the first track El Jefe and the cover art is tight, and I thought Gibbs was gonna be on it, and Gibbs was on it, so I said I give up. There's no Gibbs on this.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to listen to it.
It's like
I'm sure one day I'll get around to it, but I don't know. I think Tip is still integral to Southern hip hop. I think he's still, if not the best in the South, well, he's not the best in the South, but if not the best in the South, one of the best in the South.
Well, who's the best artist in the South, man, as far as hip hop goes?
I mean, to me, it's Crit.
People are gonna not say Crit, but to me, like when it comes to just being a musical art, like who's the best artist in the South, I'd have to say Crit or Ross. People gonna say, well, Ross, man, you can't. Sometimes I can't even tell Ross from the South, man. Like, is Ross trying to be Jay-Z or like is he like? I can't even tell Ross from the like. If he ain't doing songs like these niggas trying to hold me back, I forget he even from down here. But
it's not even that. Ross can't rap, so
no, that's not. See that I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Ross
Ross can't rap as well as Crit can.
Okay, I'll give you that. Listen, I may not like Rick Ross, his music like that, but I mean, I acknowledge that he can flow. He just can't flow about anything. It's just the same thing in every song, but yeah.
Just ain't talking about shit.
Like I said, he's not like T.I. has actual lyrical content. Like Ross just spouts off shit at the mouth. Like Tip actually has lyrical content. So and has always had.
Talking about lobster tails
and fatback.
Lobster tails and fatback.
Oh man,
sounds about right.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next mixtape. Lobster tapes and fatback. Him and Gunplay doing a collab tape. Cops and Robbers and Fatback. Oh man. But yeah, T.I. Chevy's the head, man. T.I.'s back, you're a T.I. fan. I will be linking the iTunes link to go get it. You guys decide you want to cop it. Now we talked about it. I mean, we shouldn't have been the reason why you copied it, but I mean, if we are, shout us out. Yeah. T.I. Trouble Man, Heavy's the head. I'm gonna link it so you guys can check it out. It's Tay, your boy Ben, 3Kings Podcast, T.I. Trouble Man, Heavy is the Head review. We'll be back at you next week. One of our reviews next week, Joey Badass Pro Apocalypse. That did not happen. So we will be back next week for album review. And with that, we are out. We're Taylor, 3Kings Podcast. We out. Peace. Shalom.
Peace.
Assalamu alaikum. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Life bacon.
Yeah.